learning, performing, growing, excelling. Welcome to the Sanford.
But this will be influential in determining how far these teams might be able to go. Toby, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking this is a great day for lacrosse. We got a massive student section here. We got the biggest Sanford lacrosse game all year, maybe in 2 years. I'm not quite sure. But this is a massive game for state tournament implications, as both of these teams are very highly ranked.
No, I think this is definitely the biggest crowd in 2 years.
For sure.
Because there was no season. Yeah.
But both of these teams are firmly in the tournament. This game is just a big test for both teams to see if they have a shot at winning the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. I am hyped right now. Are you hyped?
Oh, this is amazing. You know, this is like those basketball games pre-COVID, but you know, now we got a bunch of people coming out supporting. It's a Saturday. Everyone's going to get rowdy. This is a big game for Sanford.
Big game for both teams, as we mentioned. Sanford ranked number 3, Cape ranked number 2. So the outcome of this game should have a heavy influence on the seeding of the state tournament.
For sure.
Assuming nothing drastic like a blowout happens.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a blowout for either team because both these teams are very good. They're both well coached. It should be a tight game throughout the whole game, which makes it interesting. You know, no one wants to watch a 20-goal blowout. You want to see a close game, and yeah, it should be fun.
This is probably the most highly attended Sanford sporting event we've had since, I don't know, basketball last year.
I'd imagine so.
Wow.
But you know, I just saw Cape Henlopen taking some shots on their goalkeeper, and the early scouting report is the Cape Henlopen goalie is very good. So for Sanford to score, they gotta put a lot of shots on goal and, you know, make them good shots because he was saving everything over there.
Well, the teams are in their pregame huddle, and we will be getting set for game time, and we will have the face-off coming momentarily. But while we're waiting, Toby, can you give us some insight on how your baseball team's doing?
Well, the baseball team is doing really well this year. You know, we finally have a winning record. Come out and watch. As now you can hear the student section going crazy for a lacrosse game.
This will be a fun one. This will be a fun one. Tim Lucky to take the face-off to start for Sanford.
So I'm assuming in lacrosse a big part of winning the game is getting the face-off because, you know, you got to have the ball. And if you win the face-offs, you can have the majority of the possession.
That's what Sanford's done a majority of this year. They've just had possession almost the entire game because Tim Lucky just wins the face-off. But here he is facing off against C.J. Frickman.
But I'd also make a point, Sanford hasn't played a team nearly as good as Cape did.
Right. Although they did beat Cesar Rodney pretty well, and Tim Lucky comes up with it early, gets it knocked out twice. Now Cape comes up with it. That is Landon Best, and now it's on the ground. And the crowd is very loud early. Ball still on the ground. Cape picks it up. This is Mikey Frederick going up the side quickly. And now he gives it to Gabe Best.
As they have to slow it down there because they're about to get an offsides penalty, which is when you have more people attacking than 3, I believe. You're only allowed to have 3
Hank
people
D'Ambrosi
attacking
with
at
it. And he'll pass it over to Jaden Davis. And now with it is Will Bragg getting some space shot. No good.
I believe it's still Cape Henlopen's ball because
yeah, it is.
They reached their stick out of bounds.
Because on a shot, it only matters on whoever's closest to it. So Cape will have possession. Jack Shell with it. Over to C.J. Frenchman gets inside with some space. Saved by Cam Taylor. Taking it up in the middle is Don Pompey. Sanford trying to get on the board. Colin Campbell, he's been hot for him. Now to J.D. Gaylor. To Devin Lucky. As we're about a minute and 30 in. Over to J.D. Gaylor and to Tim Lucky. And now Sanford will try to set up a shot as Thomas Christopher comes into the game. And Reed Farmer as well. Gaylor working with it. Back to Devin Lucky.
Can you set screens in the cross, Jamie? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Devin Lucky with it. Trying to get a shot. Does. Deflected away.
That was a nice save there by the Cape Henlopen goalie, number 36, Michael Spazzato, as he seemed to deflect the ball with his stick and not
Come on, Colin.
pocket.
And now we'll get a flag down, so Sanford trying to capitalize, see how the offensive play goes.
I think the flag is probably on Cape Henlopen.
It is. They would have
Stopped
play. Yeah. Devin Lucky going around, passing, and it goes over. Man, the ball's on the ground. Cape picks it up, and so they will have penalty minutes and be a man down.
So we have a 30-second holding call on number 10, Drew Dennis. This is big for Sanford. You got to try to capitalize here when you got a man up. And then if you're Cape Henlopen here, you're just trying to run out the penalty. You know, you don't want to play for too long. Oh, Sanford gets the ball. I guess
Devin Lucky.
Across there.
J.D. Gaylor. Devin Lucky. Back to Gaylor. Inside Campbell. Yes! Colin Campbell puts Sanford up early. 9:12 to go in the first. Sanford up 1-0. Colin Campbell gets us started.
That was a pretty play there by Sanford to get it right in front of the goal and turn around for the easy shot. As Sanford takes an early lead with 12 minutes left in the first quarter.
Tim Lucky and C.J. Fritchman to face off again. And ball is on the ground. Fritchman comes up with it. Cape will have possession. Fritchman passes over to Hank D'Ambrosi. Defended by Henry Bachtel. D'Ambrosi in X. Reverse.
Oh, that looked painful.
By Bachtel. Now gets some space. Pass, shot.
Ooh.
Good.
That was very pretty pass there. As he weaved around Henry Bachtel behind the goal and came across and made a nice dart pass to a guy right in front of the goal.
Mikey Frederick will be credited with the goal. And 8:47, score sits at 1-1.
But most of the work on that play seemed to be done by the man who got the assist there, as he weaved around and got the Sanford defense a little disorganized there.
Yep. Tim Lucky to face off. And ball is on the ground. Tim comes up with it this time. Now goes up left, trying to get through some space. And now he's getting close. The shot.
What a goal.
Sir, Tim Lucky answers right away and sends 2-1.
I mean, they just tried to push him, and he just went big dog mode on them and pushed them right off, and they cannot stop him right now. He's a freight train running down the field. There's no stopping that kid. I called him the freight train, so it's too late now. I can't switch nicknames.
Tim Lucky, the man who just scored, will take the face-off against Fritchman. Starting to get a little bit of a drizzle here.
Oh yeah, we want the rain to come. We want to play in the rain.
Play in the mud?
Oh yeah, playing in the mud. That's good stuff.
They'll keep playing in the rain as long as there's no lightning.
That's what I thought. Here we go.
Obviously with metal shafts, lightning would...
Yeah. That's a good point.
Now Devin Lucky with it. Going in, and shot is wide. And that one will go out of bounds. Colin Campbell got there to keep Sanford in possession. And now Campbell goes down, gets up, and the flag is down. Campbell shot wide. And
there's a flag.
Yep.
Number 10 did something.
Drew Dennis will serve penalty minutes.
That's the second penalty on Drew Dennis, and you should watch it. I don't know what he did there, but he shouldn't do it again.
He shouldn't do it again.
Yeah,
wise words from Toby
coaching.
Coker. Tim Lucky over to Gaylor. And to Devin Lucky.
Shoot it.
Now they try to get a bit closer. Saved. Ball still on the ground. Now picked up by Michael
the ball was
Sposato.
in the crease there.
Yep.
And the offensive team cannot go in the crease.
Pass long way over to Forcucci. And to Gabe Best. He has it, guarded by Pompey. Getting in, close, passing over.
Oh.
And that one will go out of bounds. Turnover, Sanford ball.
Sanford got kind of lucky that pass was too high because he seemed to be wide open for the shot.
And now with it is Henry Bachel.
Oh,
Nice little fake.
Of the century. Take a shot, kid.
Oh, not able to handle it is Andrew
JD.
Taylor.
He shot that behind his back. Jeremy, if you ever have a chance to shoot the ball behind your back, you got to take advantage.
I don't think you should, because that's just like nearly impossible to do.
But if you pull it off, you got to try that.
I don't think Coach Lucky would like if his players started trying that. Get up. With it is D'Ambrosi.
Cape's just slowing it down. Going to run that offense.
Battle of number 2, as D'Ambrosi is guarded by number 2 for Sanford, Henry Bachtel.
Yeah, that's the matchup to watch, as D'Ambrosi has already made a nice play this game, and Henry Bachtel has stopped him once this game. So throughout the game, the battle of the twos seems to be the key matchup.
Will Bragg over to D'Ambrosi.
Oh, that was a screen there. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it worked like one. Oh, that was a great pass.
No, it was a pass. And he gets inside. Shot
Put a body on him! Put a body on him! Someone's on to put a body on him. Oh.
He's got a shot chance. Gets inside.
Good Lord, what a save. Are you kidding me? He's a brick wall back there. Nothing's getting past that kid.
Gipko passes it over to Shell. Shell will go down the middle. Shot wide.
As I believe that's Cape Henlopen's ball again.
Yep. 5:35 to go in the first. Sanford up 2-1. Going in fast, D'Ambrosi. Now pass over to Bragg. And up top, the shot does not connect. And it will stay with Cape Henlopen.
As the student section did not like that call at all.
Really think so? You really think that?
That's what I'm thinking. Oh, shoot.
Bold assumption.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice little spin move there.
Nice moves by Shell, who has possession, guarded by Bittersley.
I know I'm supposed to be pro Sanford, but that little spin there, that was pretty sweet.
You can still be pro Sanford.
Yeah.
And acknowledge
that was kind of nice.
That was a nice play.
Oh, yeah.
D'Ambrosi.
Number 40 tries to set a screen, and there he does. Oh, that was a great screen.
D'Ambrosi guarded by Bittersley. Now passes it out. inside shot. Shot connects. It got by Taylor. And just like that, with 4:40 to go in the first, the game is tied once again.
So whenever Cape Henlopen gets the ball on the right side, they run a pick and roll. So I don't know. It works out.
I was about to say, isn't that a basketball play?
Well, it's a basketball play, but they do the same thing over here, and Sanford should figure out a way to try to stop that. In basketball, you double team and then switch, but I don't know if that's how it works in lacrosse.
Let's go, 2 or 3.
Lucky and Fritchman to meet for the face-off again. And coming up with it is Cape Henlopen.
Oh.
And now gets knocked out by Dom Pompey and kicked up by Bachtel, who gets knocked down. Still on the ground. Cape Henlopen picks it up. And Luke Burton over to D'Ambrosi.
I have no idea if that should have been a flag.
Now that was legal. That was legal. If it wasn't legal, they would have thrown a flag.
Yeah, I trust the refs more than myself in the sport. Oh,
And-
almost drilled the ref in the shoulder there. That would have been painful.
Reactions.
You would think.
Shot knocked away. Mikey Frederick taking the shot that time. 3:40 to go in the first. D'Ambrosi in X guarded by Bachtel. Pass over. Oh my gosh.
I think you probably should have shot that, but it's coming from someone who has only played gym class lacrosse.
Oh, big collision.
He broke the stick.
Shot is saved by Taylor.
It was a goal. I believe so. Number 23, Andrew Taylor, had his lacrosse stick broken by another person.
Yes, that was a goal.
That person is a monster. He just ran into a lacrosse stick and broke.
It's a very normal thing that happens. You
Never
can't call
mind.
someone for that.
Oh, I don't know that. I had no idea.
Sanford now facing a 3-2 deficit.
This is a big face-off for Sanford to win because Cape has all the momentum now as they've scored the last 2 goals.
And Tim Lucky does win it.
Just
So
let
Sanford
Tim run down the field.
Tim passes it over to Thomas Christopher. And over to Colin Campbell. Colin Campbell, the St. Joe's Scholarship man.
Oh, yeah. I think Sanford's trying to set up a play here.
Christopher will go in and then pass it to Gaylor. And back to Christopher. And up top to Tim Lucky.
Yeah, give it to Tim. They seem to like to have Thomas Christopher up top to then set up a play or have him attack in ISO.
Well, there's Christopher with it and passing to Devin Lucky. And he'll go inside. Shot! Saved by Sposato. Under 2 minutes. Taking it up is Will Bragg.
Come on, Jay, get in there.
And Bragg is able to get over. And now it's D'Ambrosi with it.
And now with about a minute and a half left in the quarter, you wonder if Cape is going to do a last shot play. I don't know if that's what they do in lacrosse.
Well, Jaden Davis has it and is getting in some space, and he
Wow.
gets up after going down
Oh, that was a
and
pass.
passes it out. D'Ambrosio can't connect on it. Oh! Now with a chance to pick it up. Xander Bittersley. A lot of space. Pass over to Campbell. Shot! Yeah! Colin Campbell, what a...
That was beautiful transition offense there. As they drew the defender, passed it right to the open man. Easy shot. Tied up with a minute left in the first quarter.
And great play to get up quickly in space.
Yeah, it was. And then he also ran somebody over, which is just stuff you love to see.
Incredible. Our score first. And coming up with it is Tim Lucky. And now it's knocked out. Still on the ground. And rocketed up into the air. Let Sanford possession, I think. Yes, it will be.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
So Christopher with it up top. Over to Gaylor.
30 seconds left.
Sanford will just try to kind of run it down here. Colin Campbell to Devin Lucky. 15 seconds. Back up
10
top.
seconds.
And now it's on the ground. Christopher picks it up. 7. Ball is on the ground and still on the ground. 3 seconds.
Oh!
Interference called on Cade.
Interference call. Sanford's got 3 seconds. Just got to throw it near the goal and shoot it.
And time runs out as the hasty pass from Campbell couldn't connect. 1 period gone. Sanford tied with Cape Henlopen 3-3.
Yeah, and this was a very defensive quarter. You know, both teams kind of feeling each other out, seeing what's going on. Both goalies made some nice saves, but, you know, right now Sanford, I believe, still has a man advantage for the first minute of
20
quarter. For seconds or minutes?
27 seconds.
27 seconds. So that'll be big for Sanford to capitalize and take advantage of that.
Well, so far, this game has been very fun to call.
Oh, yeah.
We're having a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, this is a good time. Got the student section being loud. Love that. I believe there's also kind of a student section from Cape here, because I was wondering why the students were cheering when Cape scored. Turned out it was the Cape students, which makes a lot more sense.
You thought it was Sanford
I was
students
like, why
at
are
first?
we cheering when the other team scored? And it's like, we weren't cheering.
No, it was Cape students.
Which makes just so much sense.
Because of where the...
And I turned around and looked at all the other students here.
I realized how illogical that would be.
Yeah.
Start of period 2.
Oh, they do a face-off now.
Yeah, it's the start of a new quarter, so Lucky and Fritchman will meet again.
What happened there? What was that?
Not sure what that was about, but Sanford will have it. Here's Colin Campbell with it. Going inside. Shot! Yeah! Yes, sir! Colin Campbell again! Sanford back in front.
That was a great shot by Campbell as he had the tight angle but was able to fire it into the net there. Still not sure what happened on the face-off.
Well, just 13 seconds into the second.
Let's go, 2-4! Let's go! Hey, Tim! You got it, PJ! Let's go,
And here's the face-off. And a false start called on Cape Henlopen, so Sanford possession again.
I believe you said someone was in the neutral zone, so it's Sanford's ball. So that means something. I'm not quite sure what the neutral zone is. But.
Sanford will have it. Devin
Yeah.
Lucky with it. And over to Reed Farmer and back to Christopher. And to Gaylor,
That was a nice
turns
move.
around. Devin Lucky to Christopher to Tim Lucky up top. Cross to Colin Campbell. Now back to Gaylor. To Lucky at X. Christopher back out to Tim Lucky and Reed Farmer. Gaylor comes up with it. Sanford trying to just establish a shot here. Thomas Christopher ending up on the ground, and we'll get a flag. And now Tim Lucky goes down. We'll have a second flag. Big play for Sanford. So it'll be 2 men down. $10:20 remaining in this second quarter. Colin Campbell to Devin Lucky. And they're just passing it back and forth, a little game of catch. Campbell shot wide. Colin Campbell turnaround shot wide, and we'll get another flag. Is this going against Cape? I think it is. Quite the advantage. Let's see if they can capitalize. Compared to the 6 offensive players for Sanford?
I'm not counting the goalie.
Yeah. Suspenseful. Devin Lucky. Gaylor. Campbell shot, yes! Colin Campbell again! Keep it going, my man. Are you going to save the questioning calls for basketball? No, you know what's going on. You do.
Come on, buddy!
Sanford up 5-3 now. And the face-off coming up with it is Fridgman. Tim Lucky. You know Cam Taylor, the goalie, is an 8th grader playing up. Picked up by Cape, who then passes it out and almost put on the ground, but then secured by Nick Arnold. Get it up and over, and they do. Pass. Yep. Bragg, pass, breakaway, shot. Good. Shot connects for Mikey Frederick. Puts it back to a 1-score.
That whole offensive series from Cape started off a little shaky, almost fired it out of bounds. But then they made 3 beautiful passes to get the Uzis over. That was
7:42 in the second, 5-4 our score.
As Cape had a little rocky start to this quarter, but they were able to stay within 2 goals and have it back within 1. So they never really let the game get out of control in terms of the score.
And we've been watching as answer to the goal by Frederick.
He seems to be pretty good at quarter and a half.
This game was, or is, Sanford's biggest challenge on the schedule this year. But you and me, we both showed up in our Sanford gear, try and get some help. See if Colin can get another one here. It's not wise since the amount of players on offense and defense is exactly the same. Yeah, I know what you were thinking, that wouldn't work. So Sanford with it, Reed Farmer. Passing it over to Campbell and to X. Devin Lucky puts on a move and passes back out to Campbell. Now working with it is Gaylor, who passes back to Devin Lucky. Sanford slowing things down a bit here. Now Devin Lucky goes out, turns around, shot saved by Sposato. And now, oh, taken away! Shot by Gaylor, saved again! And now picked up by Dennis, and Sanford possession!
That was a smart play by Sanford. There was the player from Cape was running near the crease, and they just pushed him right in.
5:42 to go in the second. Luca Pompey over to Reed Farmer. Into Campbell. He'll still work with it and pass it back out. Oh, that's not good. And now breakaway. This is almost guaranteed money, and it is for Mikey Frederick.
That was less than ideal
Yeah, there was not much Cam Taylor could do about that. And he would have to have guessed right. 6-5, our score.
Let's go, team! Let's go, Whiteboard! But also, it seems like you can't hit someone from behind with your stick.
You can't hit someone at all with your stick. You can't hit their body. That's slashing. You have to hit their arms or their stick. And now, Don Pompey coming up with it, passes it over. Campbell gets it, goes down, gets up.
Oh, work him!
Timeout called by Coach Lucky. Sanford up 6-5, 4:43 to go in the second. This has been fun. This has been a lot of fun. But what has made this even more fun is the high amount of people we have here to watch. As we mentioned, probably the highest attended Sanford sporting event since early 2020. Because they had the basketball playoffs from 2 years ago, and then COVID struck, took away our spring sports season. Played without fans through fall and winter. But now we're back with fans, and just love to see that. That's a ton of fun. That makes this all the more interesting, listening to the Sanford student section just going nuts whenever Colin Campbell gets a goal.
As after the timeout, both teams on the field. I believe it will be Sanford. And you wonder what offensive set they ran in timeout.
Into Gaylor. Passing over. Devin Lucky. Up to Campbell. Almost took a shot, but Cape D closed. Lucky passes over to Gaylor in X. Now Devin Lucky over to Gaylor, who will send it back out to Tim Lucky. A little bit of moves, pass out, gets by Christopher, and saved from going over.
Yeah.
No, it's not, so it will be Cape possession.
That was definitely tripping there by Sanford.
Will Bragg going in, passing over to Frederick. He's scored the last two for Cape. Gabe Bess over to Jaden Davis. And now over to Hank D'Ambrogi. D'Ambrogi passes over, shot, good. Will Bragg that time, and just like that, the game is tied once again.
Yeah, that was a nice little play there by Cape to get an open shot in the middle.
.326 left in the second. Lucky and Fritchman to face off again. And Cape comes up with it. No! Don Pompey, the long pole, comes up with it. Now he passes over. Inside shot, wide by Gaylor.
Ooh.
And Devin Lucky hustled over to keep Sanford possession.
That was close to a goal from J.D. Gaylor right there.
Now the shot was deflected and put on the ground, and Cape picks it up. Nick Arnold. And timeout called by Cape as they were in trouble and probably running out of time to get it over.
Yeah, is there a time limit to
Yes.
get over? Okay.
Yes, there is.
Okay. So you got to get it over in 20 seconds, and it looked like Cape Henlopen was running out of time there.
Now, Sanford was playing the press defense, so
Yeah, that was a good timeout. That was a smart timeout there.
you know what I want to make this game even better? I want the sun to come out because it is freezing.
Cold. I think that's a great idea. I don't want to. Yeah, I kind of need the sun to come out because right now it's very chilly over here.
It came out for like 30 seconds, and then the clouds came back.
It did, and when the sun came out, it was nice and warm out here. But now I'm sitting here. I am quite cold, but you know, we'll persevere.
Why are you complaining? You're in sweatpants. I have shorts on.
Well, that's just poor decision making. I'm gonna lie.
I had to do work earlier.
Okay, Jeremy. Don't. You could have worn sweatpants.
No, I couldn't have.
It's
It was-
always an option.
I didn't want to get my pants dirty. So back to more relevant things than our debate about clothing choices.
Yeah.
As fun as this has been.
I wonder if the clock resets now. We don't have to talk about fashion.
Cape going up fast. Hank D'Ambrosi. Lot of space there.
Oh shit.
2:40 left. Tie game. 2:40 left in the second. Don't confuse my statements.
I'll tie it up here.
Gabe Best has it knocked out! On the ground and still on the ground. Bragg going after it. And he scoops it up. And now knocked out again! Both teams scrambling for it. And Mikey Frederick comes up with it.
By Cape Henlopen.
Frederick gets it out to Jaden Davis, who gets in some space, has it knocked away. Nice defensive play by Bachtel on the ground. Cam Taylor secures it, who then gets it out to Binnersley way up in the air.
He's too little.
Binnersley avoiding contact. Now over to Campbell. Campbell goes down, gets up, and pass sails over Christopher, but Reed Farmer is there to save it. Now Devin Lucky with it. We're at 1 minute and 20 seconds. Inside, now in X. Let's see who touched it last. Sanford did, and that was not a shot, so it will be Cape possession.
So there's about a minute left in the first half, second quarter.
They get it up to Dennis. And now over to Bragg.
Another timeout. I wonder if they get 2 timeouts per half, and if that's why the coach took a second one there.
1:01 to go. We're deadlocked at 6.
Yeah, I mean, this is all it was built to be.
Yes,
It's close.
I was about to say, this has been everything we expected.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it continues throughout the whole game.
Because you know close games are super fun for us to call.
They are, yeah. That's, you know, they're more fun to play and they're more fun to call. They're more fun to watch. It's just better to play in close games.
With basketball, we're so used to being up by 30 on teams.
Yeah,
Don't construe that in an arrogant manner. It's just something that happens a lot.
It does, and it's like these games when we're winning by 30, they're just less entertaining to watch than the games that are close towards the end. But this game seems like both teams are evenly matched, and it should be close towards the end.
You ever played lacrosse?
In gym class in 6th grade.
Yeah, me too. With Coach Clark.
Yeah, that's the extent of my lacrosse experience and knowledge. Which there's no experience or knowledge. I'd like to make that abundantly clear if it's not clear already.
No, you know enough about it.
Yeah, I mean,
You've researched it. You've done the same thing I've done.
I did a ton of research for this game. As this is a big possession here for Sanford to lock in on defensively before halftime.
Bragg over to Ambrosi, who has it back now. He'll go inside and pass over to X. Mikey Frederick back out to Gabe Best. Puts a nice move on. And then ball gets recovered defensively. A nice spin move and shot saved by Cam Taylor. Now he shoots it up fast, and that might have been a mistake. And knocked still loose.
There's 15 seconds left.
12, 11. See what Cape decides to do here. Pass over 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Long ball, 1 second. 0.
As we go to halftime, deadlocked at 6. Both these teams have played well, and it's been close. This is exactly what it was built to be. This is what a game between the number 2 team in the state and the number 3 team in the state should be like.
We'll be back in a bit for the second half.
Monique was a two-time National Player of the Year, high school basketball player here at Sanford. I think one of the all-time leading scorers in girls basketball. Went on to have a prolific career at the University of Virginia, and even played professionally. Was drafted WNBA before an injury ended her career. Walter Davis, perhaps the most famous of all the athletes that you have mentioned on this list, one of the NBA 50 all-time greatest. I think the thing that's different with Walter is that he was only here at Sanford for 1 year. He was here for his senior years.
Speaking of that, here's number 6, Walter Davis. Not so bad himself. Got his man in the air and went with a shot, drew the foul on.
Paris Waterman, obviously I'm biased because that's my daughter, the namesake. And when I think about Paris being a multiple sport athlete, first team All-State in 3 sports in her senior year, basketball, lacrosse, and field hockey. Was the Delaware 2007 High School Athlete of the Year. Went on to play lacrosse at Brown University, made the U.S. National Lacrosse team, played varsity basketball at Brown University. So when I think about an athlete, if I'm thinking multiple sports, Paris certainly is in consideration. Trevor Cooney, one of my all-time favorites, 5-year varsity starter here at Sanford. Played basketball as an 8th grader as a starter, won back-to-back championships in his senior year. Then scholarship player at Syracuse University. Has been NCAA tournament Final Four. Also played on the USA 18 under national team, so he's played a little bit internationally. He's had an outstanding basketball career. Is the all-time leading scorer for boys basketball at Sanford. Will Sheridan, again, Will was a Delaware State Player of the Year, class of 2002, I think if I remember correctly. Played on state championship team here, and then on to Villanova University where he played for 4 years. Was a big part of that team at Villanova, team captain. They got to the Elite 8. Had a great run in the NCAA tournament in his final year.
Katie Compton was a highly conditioned athlete while here at Sanford, and she was on the U.S. National Viking team. I wasn't here when Jackie was a student athlete here, but she was a highly accomplished athlete here, went on to play in college, went on to do great things in lacrosse coaching worldwide, not just in the United States, but worldwide. Cindy Dwan was one of the most successful girls tennis players in state history. She won 5 first single state titles, first being an 8th grader, and then again as 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grader.
Jordan Poarch, great soccer player. Jordan ran cross country for a couple of years at Sanford. Left Sanford and went to University of Virginia to play soccer, but is currently playing at Transford, and I want to say it's North Carolina Greensboro where he is.
I would say that every one of these people is very humble. Everyone is very loyal to Sanford. They all work very hard at their academics as well as in sport.
Hi, I'm Brianna McCoy. I am English Department Chair and a teacher of Senior English here at Sanford. I am here today to talk to you about 2 great opportunities for summer school classes that will help students prepare for college. The first of those is the test prep classes that we offer. We offer an SAT class and an ACT class. We cover both test-taking strategies, tips that can help students find their way through the passages and make their way through the problems in an effective manner. And we cover the basics for the verbal section, the math section, and in the case of the ACT, the science section. The second class I'm talking to you about today is a special debut this year. It is our college essay workshop. I'm really excited about it. It's a great opportunity for our students to get in the mindset of what they're going to write about for their college essay. So one of the things that we'll cover in the class is writing skills specifically. So we'll talk about using really good vivid language and having a really good grammar foundation and just making sure that the writing itself is as strong as it could be. And we'll do that through practicing and skills drills and also reading good examples of good writing. The second thing we'll talk about is what to even write about in the college essay. I know this is often a concern for students. So we'll go through kind of a brainstorming process and talk about what makes a good college essay. And of course, they'll get lots of good one-on-one time with their teacher, which in this case happens to be me. So I hope you'll consider these awesome college preparation summer school classes and that I see you this summer. Thanks, bye.
Protecting our community, teaching our students on campus, delivering a strong college prep program, and giving our families flexibility. Those were our top priorities as we prepared to open school in September, and they continue to be critical in our changing and uncertain world. Operating Sanford successfully this year has required us to make significant investments. Today, enhanced technology, health and safety equipment, facility modifications, and additional personnel are not nice to have. They're essential to keeping our community healthy and our students learning. Every Sanford student's experience is important. And whether our students learn on campus or at home, we are committed to ensuring that no talent lies latent. You can help us remain Sanford strong for our students by making a gift to the annual fund. The annual fund supports the people and programs that make Sanford special no matter what we may be facing. Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, Sanford stepped up for our students and for our community. Will you step up for Sanford?
Learning, performing, growing, excelling. Welcome to the Sanford News Network.
As we are about to begin the second half, with both teams tied up at 6. Just like the first, it should come down to the end, and has the possession this game.
It'd be fun.
It would be.
As long
If
as it's
Sanford, yeah, it wouldn't be as fun if it were Cape, but you know.
Yeah, we are rooting for Sanford. We just need to clarify that. I don't think we do, but
I mean, yeah, we're gonna acknowledge quality though. If Cape does some quality plays,
I'm not that much of a homer.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy.
They're a great team.
They're
as
number
good
2
as
in the
Sanford.
state. Yeah,
They're as good as Sanford.
Yeah. As the first half showed.
Yeah. Face off to start the half. Coming up with it is Tim Lucky.
Oh, here comes the freight train. There's no stopping him.
Devin Lucky shot, yes! The Lucky brothers assist each other, put Sanford back on top.
I mean, that was exactly what to do coming out of the half. 15 seconds into the game, they're passing the ball around, getting easy goals. And for Cape, that's like a nightmare start, is to give up a goal after 15 seconds. But still a lot of game left.
The name influential on these Sanford lacrosse games.
It is. I mean, there's that play. Tim Lucky passed it right to his brother Devin, who scored the goal.
And Coach Lucky was very happy watching that happen.
I'm sure he was.
So, face-off round 2. Cape comes up with it this time. And gets it knocked out. And Cape comes up with it again, though. D'Ambrosi has it and passes it over to Bragg. Over to Gipko. And to Gabe Best with it, who passes it back up top to D'Ambrosi. Gipko weaving through, going back outside. Passing over to Mikey Frederick before going back. And Cape will come up.
Yeah. Oh!
No, still fighting for it. Sanford ball! What a play by Xander Bogus on the defensive end. Keep Cape from coming up with it. Last touched by Cape, so Sanford will get it. As Bogus shoots it up to Tim Lucky. Let's go, Sanford.
Yeah.
Lucky defended by the long pole, Landon Best.
Go. Tim should just take this kid one-on-one and just dust him right now.
Christopher over to Reed Farmer. And to Colin Campbell. To Devin Lucky at X. And to Gaylor. Gaylor looking for Lucky, and it turned over. Cape picks it up, and running the other way is Landon Best, who gives it over to Mikey Frederick as we're starting to get a little bit of rain here. Over to Gipko. Ricocheted up in the air. Cam Taylor comes out of the goal fighting for it. Gabe Best turns around and gets it knocked out from behind. Re-secures it. Oh, knocked back up in the air. We're getting some, yeah. Shot wide.
So we have rosters on them. They are starting to disintegrate. If like, halfway through the third quarter we don't know who's on the team, that's because that happened.
Oh, hopefully it's just passing. And now we'll get a flag down. Jaden Davis with it. On Sanford. Ball is saved by Cam Taylor.
Let's see, what was that flag? Maybe a hold or something? I don't know. That just seems to be kind of a common penalty.
Sanford will be a man down, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so too.
The good news is, Toby, we both wore hats. So
Hair. Right. The hair looking good.
You know it. Ambrosi over to Best. Shot wide. Ambrosi over to Davis. And back to D'Ambrosi. Inside and goes in. And so I think the flag is picked up because Cape capitalized and no! No, it was a push.
So either was a dead ball push or the coach said something. So I believe. I mean, I know nothing. Okay. They waved off the flag because of the goal.
As the rain's starting to come down a little harder here. I have my notes written in pen on my paper.
Well, I'm just using my paper to protect the electrical stuff.
Yeah.
As Senora Capone comes in with the massive clutch move.
Colin Campbell over to Devin Lucky shot. No good. Sanford possession still 8-12.
Love that. Oh, it's starting to come down. You can still see the sun over there, so it shouldn't be here for too long.
Good. Cape offensive possession. D'Ambrosi. So rain's slowing down a bit.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
I'll leave the umbrella here just in case it starts to rain like crazy again.
Okay, but don't let go of it because, like, oh no. Will Bragg right down the middle.
That was
puts
great
Cape
goal
on
there.
top 8-7. So Sanford, for one of the rare moments in this game, behind again.
As Sanford is down now, but still plenty of time. 7 minutes and 40 seconds in just the third quarter. No goal. the because the player was in the crease.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that seemed to kind of very clearly not be a goal.
So Sanford's still down, and now Cape has possession as D'Ambrosi gets by Luca Pompey and gets it up and over. And he is flying down the field and passing over to Shell. The shot saved by Cam Taylor. What's the call here?
That's a great question. Hey.
.7:08 to go in the third. Sanford down 8-7.
So someone seems to be quite mad at the call. And I don't know if they're right or not, if I'm being completely honest. Let's play a little defense here, Sanford. Ooh, yeah.
Cape moving fast. Best shot saved by Cam Taylor. Will then go behind the net and pass it out. And
that was a nice little move there.
Dom Pompey going with it, the long pole. Now passing over to Devin Lucky. Shot knocked away.
That was a good shot, though.
And out. Sanford will keep
possession, I believe. Yeah, it is.
You have any idea how much I'm going to lose my mind if Sanford scores here?
I don't. It's just the third quarter.
I know, but they're losing, and they could tie it here.
This is true. This is good math by you, Jeremy. JD
I
has
have
it.
mastered the ability to add one.
Hey, it takes some people years.
Mr. Whipple, if you're watching this, you've taught me well.
Yeah.
Devin Lucky with it in X. Over to Gaylor. Into Reed Farmer.
So Sanford seems to have gone away from getting Thomas Christopher the ball at the point here in the second half. They seem to have liked to get Tim Lucky the ball there.
Tim Lucky inside. Now out to Devin Lucky, who reverses direction, pass over, shot saved. Going up fast and passing over to Nick Arnold. Long shot, saved by Cam Taylor, who then gets it up to Dom Pompey, and then over to Tim Lucky. Come on, Tim. Pass to Devin Lucky, shot!
What a save.
Wow, what a play.
That was a great play by Sanford, and an even better save by the Cape goalie.
And now up to D'Ambrosi. And
number 6, Colin Campbell
looks,
seems to have.
Oh no! Oh, that's really bad. And well, now he's. Is that just maybe a cramp? It looked bad for like 2 seconds, like really bad. All right, all right. Everything should be all right.
This is based on zero medical expertise.
I have family members that are in the medical field.
And I'm certified to be CPR.
I think I am too. Best over to Bragg. Shot wide. Who has it?
I believe it's Sanford's ball. I don't think
Cam Taylor was the closest.
Well, they didn't see the Cape Henlopen player on the far side because they seemed to get out there pretty quick.
Moving fast is Sanford. That's Spencer Zabranik, one of the captains. Over to Devin Lucky as we approach the 4-minute mark. I believe the clock isn't running.
That seems to maybe not be ideal.
Thomas Christopher over to Gaylor. And to Colin Campbell, who is checked back into the game. And now the clock is running. It's at 3:55.
But there was
definitely more than like 5 seconds in between that.
Yeah, but if they were to go back and try to guess, it would be a whole disaster.
It's all right. Extra time to watch this great game.
Yeah, that's fine.
Tim Lucky goes in and then passes over, and oh no, that was a pass. That'll be a turnover. So
That's
Kate
all right.
will have it. Up to Will Bragg. Crosses over. Now to Gabe Best. To Hank D'Ambrosi.
That was a good screen.
Gabe Best moving around. Knocked out from behind. Sanford didn't see it in time. Knocked out again. Now picked up by Bogus. And over to Zabranik, who shoots it up to Dom Pompey. Nice passing from the long poles, and now it shoots over and right to Devin Lucky.
Sanford got a little lucky there as the bad pass went right to Devin Lucky.
Yeah, definitely. Colin Campbell with it, some substitutions.
And Colin Campbell's fine after he got stretched out on the sideline after his cramp.
Over to Devin Lucky. In a game like this, how important are the possessions, really?
Well, you know, with a close game like this, low-scoring game, each possession matters more. So you got to take advantage of them.
Now over to Gaylor. Back to Lucky at X.
As Colin wants his teammate to go the other way. And they did. It worked out, kind of.
You're just going off of what you hear Colin say?
I am going off of what I hear people on the field say, people behind me say.
Well, there goes Campbell. Shot wide. Sanford possession, though.
As Coach Lucky seems frustrated over on the sideline.
I would be, too.
It's just that there's not really a coherent attack right now. It's kind of, you know, one person doing isolation. And it's just not really, it's not fluid right now.
Gaylor to Luca Pompey and to Devin Lucky. To Christopher. And Tim Lucky will take it himself. And then pass to Pompey at X. 1:13 left in the third. Gaylor with it. And to Devin Lucky, who turns around, has it knocked out, and picked up by Christopher.
Yeah.
And now we'll get a flag down. So, chance for Sanford. See how the play turns out. Campbell shot. Yeah!
There it is.
Oh my God! Colin Campbell again ties the game.
So I believe, the ref made an X motion, which
that means the penalty is nullified.
Oh, okay. Well, it either means the penalty is nullified or there's no score.
Well, considering the scoreboard says 8-8 and it was 7-8 a moment ago, I'm going to go with the latter. Especially since Cape committed a penalty there.
But again, it's close, 8-8, as there's 42 seconds left.
Who else would you expect to score for Sanford? I mean, it's
other than Colin Campbell. Yeah. So I think that if Sanford wants to win this game, they got to someone else to score, right? You can't rely only on Colin. So either Tim Lucky or Devin Lucky, they got to score a couple in the fourth quarter to try to give, you know, the final blow to Cape Henlopen.
And the face-off, ball on the ground. Christopher comes up with it. And a nice move by TC, and he gets it ripped out from behind. And now, get another flag, and oh, and Cape upset with that call.
Did they call? What did they call?
I'm not sure what they're calling here. It seems to be some confusion. The refs are talking.
Both teams are mad, which rarely happens. Usually one team's mad and the other team's happy.
What's the... Sanford possession. Tim Lucky over to Gaylor. Well, that was intense.
Yeah, well, I still don't know what the foul was or who it was on. I'm assuming it was on Cape, but both coaches seem to not love it, which is kind of weird.
6 seconds, 5 seconds. Sanford's got to shoot. 3, 2, and they will just run it out. We've played 3. Sanford and Cape deadlocked at 8. 12 minutes to go in this awesome game.
Yeah, I mean, the third quarter, Cape was going in the beginning, and then Sanford was able to kind of calm it down. Sanford's offense in the third quarter didn't really have a ton of flow to it. They kind of just relied on Colin Campbell there. So in the fourth quarter, they got to get something going offensively a little more. But defensively, they're staying organized. There's 20 seconds left on the penalty for the Cape player.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
I mean, there's no other place. Now the sun's coming out too, which is just even better.
You know who I got that quote from, the where else would you rather be?
No.
Marv Levy. You don't know who that is, do you?
No idea. Who is that?
Coach of the Bills, Buffalo Bills, NFL, when they
Right
went
now?
to four Super Bowls.
Oh, wow. So he seems to be a pretty good coach.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. 4 straight Super Bowls, that'll do it.
But I know that famous quote, and I think it really applies to this situation right now.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's tied up. Everyone's going crazy. Both coaches are yelling at the refs for the same call. That's the
Fans
kind of
are
stuff
yelling at the refs.
I'm yelling at the refs. I don't even know the rules, but it's just great. It's just great sports right now.
12 minutes, 8-8. Fitting that this is the way this fourth quarter will go.
I mean, this is one of the games where both teams deserve to win. Neither team has played poorly. Both teams have played very well. And, it's just going to come down to who can execute and, in the here or there to determine the winner.
Taylor, Tim Lucky. Little pitch and catch here. Now over to Devin Lucky. 20 seconds runs out. Even number of players for both sides. Colin Campbell in X, passing over Tim Lucky. Shot. Yes, sir! Tim Lucky!
That's a huge goal to get the momentum going for Sanford. Their offense looked much better on that attack in the first possession of the fourth.
39 seconds into the fourth, Sanford is up 9-8. Put on the ground. And now Colin Campbell gets a hold of it, so another offensive possession for Sanford. Big chance here. Devin Lucky. Gaylor gets it back out to Christopher. And to Reed Farmer. Campbell to Devin Lucky. Some moves from Lucky before passing it back out.
Oh, that was a nice little
Now he
spin
turns
there.
around twice. Oh, my God! Devin Lucky! Sanford up 2, my man!
That kid cannot guard Devin. He tried, but he just can't really guard Devin.
Rolling now.
Yeah, they're rolling, but still only up 2 with 10 minutes and 22 seconds left. So there's still a lot of time left.
Equals what was the largest
Equals the largest lead
differential
of the game.
of this game.
For both teams, I believe. I believe both teams are up 2 at some point.
I think Cape only had 1 goal leads.
Oh, they weren't up 2 in the third?
No, they were up 1.
Okay. Well,
they were down 1, and then they scored 2 straight.
Okay. Up 1. The next goal in this game is crucial. If it's Cape, they're right back in it, but if it's Sanford, it could be demoralizing.
Oh, what a defensive play. Ball on the ground. Who's got it?
Where's the ball?
Cam Taylor comes up with it.
Huge defensive play by now he's running down the field.
Frenchman was on the breakaway, and it looked like Bogus just knocked it out from behind.
Yeah. I mean, Colin just ran right past.
Pass. I didn't see what happened, but
it was deflected by the Cape player.
Oh, all right. And now up Hank D'Ambrosi with nothing but green grass in front of him, who then dishes over to Best.
Should have shot that one right up.
Shot wide.
There looked like the Cape player should have shot it right when he had it. Good look.
And now Best can't secure it on the pass. And Shell is able to secure it. 9:20. Frederick in X. Over to Davis. Yeah, he gets it knocked out. Bogus picks it up and gets it over to Christopher. Now to Bachtel, and they will get it over. Oh, Campbell. Weaving through. Oh, what a move. Oh, Colin Campbell. Oh. We're getting hyped for everything now.
Kind of ran around and we were getting crazy.
Got to be hyped, you know. Devin Lucky with it. 8:25 left in the game.
If you're Sanford, you still got to keep scoring. It's way too early to go into true clock mode.
Campbell shot. Oh, deflected. Let's see who's.
Oh, I believe that's Cape Henlopen's ball. Never mind.
No, it's Sanford possession. Yeah, it is.
Oh. We'll take it.
We didn't have a good angle from where we are, but
yeah, it just looked like the Cape Henlopen's player was out there.
Oh, Christopher secures it. Davis was going after the ball.
And Sanford got kind of lucky on that play there.
Spin move from Christopher. He goes in, passes, and Gaylor can't control it. So turnover here. Gets it back, and Sanford gets it back on the defensive end. Timeout is called.
What was that pass from Cape Henlopen? They just
not a good one.
They just stirred into triple coverage there. I mean, you got plenty of time left in this game. You don't need to fire it up to one guy who's being covered by three
Sanford
guys.
was pressuring them, and they only have 20 seconds to get it over. So
yeah, but if they would have called it there, that would have been a quick. But you know, Sanford's still got to go. Still only up 2.
With 7 minutes and 35 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean it's still a game. For sure.
And thank goodness for finally getting the sun. No, that's not the best part. The best part is that we're here with a bunch of our friends from school.
With the sun out.
With the sun out.
Yeah.
With like 200 people. watching
How many?
the biggest
oh my
lacrosse
gosh.
game of the year.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 7 minutes to go. 7.5 minutes to go. So.
Yeah, there's. I don't want to jinx.
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah. But the next goal in this game is crucial because if Sanford gets it, I could see that being super deflating for Cape. But if Cape gets the next goal within like within the next even 3 minutes, that's going to put a lot of pressure on Sanford for the last 4.5 minutes of this game to play defense and see this one through.
Sanford retakes the field to a lot of applause from the stands. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. This is what sports are all about.
Oh, yeah.
These moments here. Gaylor over to Tim Lucky. Lucky gets by. Or Cooch.
Into Borsello, number 1.
Colin Campbell has it now.
Yeah, now if you're Sanford, you rely on Colin Campbell to get you the goals you need.
And
He's been your guy all game. Now, crunch time, you get him the ball. You know number 10 can't guard him. Like, he just can't. So you got to attack him all game long and finish it off.
And the shot, I believe it was a shot. It was wide. Let's see who has it. Devin Lucky got there. So
The
Sanford
Cape player was diving out of bounds and was very clearly out of bounds. But I don't know the exact rule, but it looked like he would have been there.
Well, again, we didn't have the best angle as Devin Lucky just loses it. And now we'll get a flag down on Sanford. Oh! Big collision.
Oh! He ducked under the... Oh, there's another one.
Another flag.
Uh-oh. This is not... That's not great if you're Sanford.
Yeah, no, that's very, very bad. .6:22 to go in the fourth.
The last thing you want to do if you're Sanford is foul and give good opportunities for Cape to get back in this game.
Put Cape a man up.
Yeah,
2 men up.
2 men up. Also, if you're Cape, you kind of have to score here.
It would be ideal for them, not for us. But
that's what it would be ideal if then they have to score here.
Yeah.
If they don't, the game's
that'd be a lot of time Sanford could take off the clock.
Yeah. But there's still 6.5 minutes, so I guess they don't need to score here.
And defensive play. Dom Pompey just knocks the ball out and picks it up. Go, Dom!
Man.
Long pole's playing well for Sanford today.
Yeah, you know, the one thing that couldn't happen if you're Cape, you didn't even get a shot on goal there.
No. And, Binnersley goes down, and Coach Lucky calls a timeout because Binnersley was tied up in some trouble. So
as the Cape coach just looks super frustrated right now, as his team, nothing's going their way here in the fourth quarter. But with that being said, there are 5 minutes and 51 seconds left, and it's still a 2-goal game. You're still right in it. You know, you can't give up quite yet. It could still turn around real quick here.
If the previous 3 quarters are any indication, when I leave here, throat is going to be very, very sore because I have been yelling a lot.
Yeah, I'd imagine that'd be the case. And if the previous 3 quarters have been any indication, this game is far from over too.
Oh, yeah.
So you're still going to next about 6.
Yelling at the players, yelling at the coaches, yelling at the
Yeah.
with the fans. You wouldn't yell at the fans, would you?
No, there's no point yelling at the fans.
We're not allowed to yell at anyone. We yell in support, not in. Well, yeah, you can yell in support of anyone. You just can't yell attacking anyone.
Especially when you're not fully clear on the rules. I feel like then it's kind of tough to yell at someone.
Then you might look like an idiot.
Yeah, which I'm fairly used to that. But
Oh, no, don't do that to yourself. You know what you're talking about.
yeah, I do. As Sanford has the ball, but I believe there's still 2 men down.
Yep.
Because
Campbell is just trying to
that looked to be
run
a
it out.
board.
And he gets it knocked out and loses a stick. That is not good. Going up
I believe that's just unlucky that he lost his stick there.
Yeah, because he couldn't fight to pick it up. And who's got it? The long ball? Gives it to Sanford.
I want Sanford to win, but that seemed to quite clearly Cape Henlopen player there.
Well, Zabranik is one of the long poles for Sanford, so it is possible that it would have been closer. Cam Taylor.
I would get rid of it quick if I. There, yeah.
Yeah, especially when you have an empty net. Passes it right.
Empty net. Still an empty net. Still an empty net.
Ambrogi. Taylor gets back in the net. 5 minutes.
But there's still 5 minutes to go, and Cape's in the offensive end, so it's far from over.
Yep. Step in shot. That's good.
I mean, it's 1 goal game, 5 minutes to go, 4 minutes and 52 seconds.
Even though they marked it off.
The scoreboard's wrong there. It's 10-9. It's 10-9. It's
yeah, I don't know why. A little scoreboard error. The goal was credited to Sanford.
Yeah, it is. There we go. Yeah. It's
all right. Come on, win the face-off, Sanford. This is a big one.
This is. Sanford, this is big. They want to put this game out of reach, but Cape, they got the momentum going right now.
Who comes up with it? A struggle for it.
Nothing was going on there for a while.
Ball on the ground. Lucky fighting for it, and still on the ground.
It looked like he just tripped, if I'm being completely honest.
Sanford will have it, so they'll get offensive possession. Christopher. Gaylor with it. And it is just going silent here.
Yeah.
In anticipation.
4 minutes to go. Still a 1 goal game.
I feel like regardless of what happens on this possession, half of the people here are just going to be super loud and half the people are going to be dead silent.
Yeah, I mean, Cape's traveled well. It's a school.
Yeah, I respect that. And Christopher loses it and tries to get it back, and coming up with it is Reed Farmer. Nice play.
That was Reed because Cape Henlopen would have had an advantage on offense there.
And shot wide by Devin Lucky. .336 remaining.
They keep yelling for a ward. I'm not what that is, but they seem to be fairly confident in it.
Devin Lucky with Colin Campbell with it, guarded by Drew Dennis. The clock reads 3 minutes. Every second precious as Campbell gets it. Space shot! Oh, saved.
Huge save there by Cape.
Yeah.
Just 3 minutes to go, and they're down just 1 goal.
And going up fast is Jaden Davis. Now over to Mikey Frederick. Oh, my goodness. Just watching, taking it in. Now over to D'Ambrosi, guarded by Bachtel.
There we go. That's a good pass.
Best.
Well, that was a nice little spin move there.
Good defense from Bogus. Long shot knocked away by Cam Taylor.
Huge save by Cam Taylor there.
Oh! Ooh. Bogus goes down. That shot went way wide.
Sanford got lucky there. Cape had a decent look. They're calling a play.
D'Ambrosi with it. Pass over. Oh, Cape ties it up. Mikey Frederick.
I mean, that was I'm supposed to save to win, but that was a very pretty play as they weaved around the goal, got it right in front. But hey, it's still tied up. 2 minutes to go. I mean, we knew this was going to be tight towards the end. This is exactly what we want. Everyone's yelling, everyone's screaming.
This is great. This is how this game should end. 1:59. Huge face-off between Lucky and Fritchman.
Yeah, this face-off is massive.
And it will go to Cape. And no, now
I believe he called.
So with 1:52 left, Sanford needs a stop.
They do, yeah. And Sanford had some chances to put them away kind of in the middle of the fourth quarter, and they were unable to take advantage. And now it's come back to bite them. It's tied, but there's definitely still time for Cape to score and for Sanford to score as there's 2 minutes left. I believe, yeah, Cape called timeout because their players seem to be in trouble.
We got a sun shower going.
I mean, this is just great. It's raining and it's sunny and it's, I mean, what else could you ask for?
A little bit of warmth.
A little bit of warmth would be kind of nice.
This has been a central theme of our call of this game.
It has been. That and lacrosse.
Well, I would hope it would be a theme.
It would make sense for that to be a theme.
1:52. Well, regardless of how this ends, it's been a great game. Both teams deserve to win, but only one team can win. So.
Yeah. And honestly, with the way this game's going, I would not be shocked if this game went into overtime.
I'm nervous.
As now the rain has essentially taken away all of the heat, which making it nice and cold out here. And that's not great.
Oh, the sun still helps in that.
Sun does help a little bit.
Cape possession. Blake Gipko. Over to Bragg and to D'Ambrosi. Now to Jaden Davis. Going across and passing to Gipko.
Minute and a half left.
Now over and out! Turnover! Turnover! Pass misconnected. Sanford possession.
Wait, but so the Cape Henlopen player had his stick.
No, it wasn't a shot. That only applies on the shot.
Okay.
That was a pass.
So that was a pass, so that's why it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, don't give the ball to the goalie. I know I trust the goalie, but just
they got to get it over in
goal.
Time. Oh no!
Who's got the ball?
Oh! Xander Bittersley. So Sanford had offensive possession with a minute left.
Oh, we got to shoot that. It's 1 minute to go. Tied up at 10.
Oh my gosh.
This is intense.
This is really intense.
The student section is silent right now. They need to get loud. We got a minute left. You got to be.
We got 40 seconds.
Got to get.
Let's go, Sanford!
Sanford's got to go.
Section making some noise.
Sanford seems to be holding for the last shot. 30 seconds. 25 seconds.
Tim Lucky. Going in, shot. Oh! Tim Lucky! Connect on the shot! 16 seconds to go! Sanford's up one! Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes, sir!
But 16 seconds. They still got to play.
Xander Bogg is hyping up the crowd as now Colin Campbell is limping badly. Oh, that's... So he looks hurt bad now this time.
Yeah, that's not good, but...
16 seconds, Sanford not over.
So Cape's got to get this face-off, run, and shoot it. Still got a lot of 16 seconds. What happened there?
Oh, Sanford will have it! Oh! They'll run the clock out and they're going to win it! Lucky 9 seconds. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball game!
What a game!
Sanford wins it! Sanford has beaten Cape Henlopen! Sanford's won it! What a game!
What a great game from both teams. Big goal by Tim Lucky at the end there with about 16 seconds left to win the game for Sanford.
Sanford stays undefeated, and the number 3 team has beaten the number 2 team.
What a huge game.
This is incredible.
That's exactly what we wanted to see this game. The game lived up to all the hype. What a goal by Tim Lucky to win the game.
Tim Lucky getting a huge applause from the student section. Sanford stays undefeated, 11-0. Well, this has been fun for us to call. I hope you all have enjoyed it half as much as we have.
Yeah.
For our whole crew, Mo Kona, Michael Lickis, Jazz Spencer, John Fritz, and, of course, Toby Coker. I'm Jeremy Carr. Thank you for tuning in.